What's going on, everybody? Welcome on Area channel, and before starting, let me sincerely thank you for choosing to spend a bit of your time with me. You won't regret it. Our time is valuable, so I'm gonna go straight to the point. VeChain. In today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing about VeChain future, what I'm doing at the moment, if I am holding, selling or buying more VET coins, and some important news that we recently had, because even if the entire crypto market is in the middle of a bull run, this alone does not justify the incredible spike that VET coins just had. There is something more. However, before jumping into this, let's first discuss whether or not the VeChain price explosion, which has broken the previous all-time high at 10 cents, will increase even more, or whether the technical signals a retracement. First of all, it is important to notice that VeChain price has rallied more than 170% from the last week of February low at 3 cents. It is a huge rally for sure, but not as huge as other cryptocurrency, which eventually is healthy for the entire project. As we can see in the chart, we can define three different price range movement. A bullish rising phase in blue from 3 cents to the previous all-time high at 10 cents, which lasts a bit more than 3 weeks. A retracement or consolidation phase in red from 10 cents to 7 cents lasted around 4 days. And another sustained growth phase, which took the price from 10 cents to 9 cents, lasted around 10 days. Now we just broken the 10 cent resistance level here in pink, a strong psychological price level for VeChain. A lot of people just set it as an arbitrary target in their head that they're going to sell out to take some VeChain's gains. The fact that the price hasn't crashed is a good sign. Is a positive. It means that even though there was a lot of investors selling, most investors are bullish enough to stay on VeChain, even though it's not going to go up every day. Overall, guys, I have to admit that I really like how this price is evolving over time. I mean, we didn't have a huge crazy rise, and in addition to that, we had an healthy correction phase, which formed a support level here at 0.078 and another one immediately above 8 cents. So on average, we can state that 8 cents is a strong support for VeChain. Now coming to the $1 million question, guys, do I think that the price will start retracing, or we're ready for a new bullish uptrend move? To answer this question, we have some technical indicators that will help us. First, the relative strength index, or RSI, here in the top of the screen, is hovering around the 70-point range, which means that we're just below the overbought range. In fact, if we take into account all the previous times when the price has gone up over 60 or even badly 70, then it has immediately dropped for a bit of a retracement phase. We can see this here. We went up over 70 and then a correction phase. Here, another correction one, and also here a big correction. We went over 70 and then a big correction ahead. Now we can see a correction, and at time of recording, we're just seeing a little bit of selling out. Keep in mind, guys, this is a 4-hour time range, so a really short time frame. Second, the MACD over the 4 hours time frame has just ended the red or bearish phase. We can take a look down here to see this cycling pattern. VeChain alternate a bullish phase with a bearish one, and even if we are in the middle of a long bullish growth, these retracements are fundamental to the stability of the price and to consolidate before starting to rise up again. Now, coming back to the MACD indicator, we can see that on average, both bullish and bearish cycles last around 3 days. And guess what? We were near the end of the previous cycle. So guys, coming to my strategy, I've been accumulating more VET coins when we had those short retracement. We are in the middle of a general crypto bull run phase that, in my opinion, will last until the end of this 2021 at minimum. In addition, we are seeing signals that the altcoin phase is starting. Since the Bitcoin dominance, we can see here in the graph, I've just switched from the VET chart to the Bitcoin dominance, has broken the 60% support level here in yellow, and now we are heading down and down even more to 57.32% of dominance, and absolutely bullish signals for the altcoin market in general. All the mentioned fact combined with my bullish outlook for VeChain project explain why I have chosen to dollar cost average into it. Before explaining this reason to you guys, let me first remind that these are just my thoughts. I'm not telling you to buy, to sell or hold. Do always do your own research and invest only what you can afford to lose. First thing first, I wanted to quickly revisit my VeChain price target. I set it on January of 2021, and I say that by the end of this year, VeChain will hit a price per VET coin of 1570 cents. And what's so fascinating is that we are here in just the beginning of April, and it's already almost there. I mean, I did this when it was 2 or 3 cents, and now it's around 10 cents. So I think that's really amazing. And what's even more amazing is that it doesn't seem to be too much buzz around VeChain, even within the crypto community. I mean, it's not one of those hot topics like Cardano or Polkadot that grabs the headlines for whatever reason. On the other hand, VeChain kind of flies under the radar. But I really have a lot of high hopes for this project, because when I think about the overall landscape of what we're looking at the cryptocurrency market, we have a lot of cryptocurrency projects that are trying basically to do the same thing. That being said, VeChain is one of those projects where they're trying to solve a problem that already exists for years and exists now. As we can read here, VeChain aims to use distributed governance and Internet of Things technology to create an ecosystem which solves some of the major problems with supply chain management. The idea is to boost the efficiency, traceability, and transparency of supply chain while reducing cost and placing more control in the hands of individual users. Of course, VeChain has had absolutely massive partnerships so far with companies like BMW, the Chinese government, Louis Vuitton, Reinhold, and lots of other major partnerships other crypto only dreaming of having. And with more major partnerships rumored to be coming on the way for VeChain 2021, it's only around few big names partnership away from absolutely exploding. Given the fact that we are in the middle of a bull run right now, that those companies are using VeChain a lot and they are doing very well, combined with another few big names partnership, I believe the price will basically skyrocket overnight. VeChain has so many things that it will interact with. It will help consumers verify that the goods they are buying, like food, actually comes from the place that the company claims it does. VeChain is also in the counterfeit good industry. It already has a partnership with Louis Vuitton, and I believe it's only the beginning. I think eventually VeChain will have partnership with all major luxury brands, and if they are paying a fee every time to verify whether or not their good is counterfeit or not, multiply that across hundreds of thousands of items per year, it's going to be an incredible price catalyst when fully implemented if it's done correctly, which I believe it will be. I'm very confident that VeChain can smash through my original price target back in 3.5 cents, which I'm currently setting to 20 cents for the end of this 2021, which is almost a 50% increase. But considering that this is just my conservative or bearish case. However, given the fact that it's already at 10 cents, that might be a massive undervaluing of what it can do in 2021. I personally hope that before we see the next major run up to 15 or to even 20 cents, it comes down a little bit to around 7-8 cents support, so I can pick up even more VeChain at a bargain cost. Before ending the video, guys, let's take a quick look of two important articles. The first one explains why billion-dollar companies are building on VeChain from the perspective of its strategy advisor Jackson Fu. So as we can read here, Fu believes that the blockchain has a service BaaS platform offered by VeChain to its customers. Toolchain allows them to build and deploy high customizable solution. In addition, VeChain has deployed new protocols that reduce problems suffered by other blockchain, for example, fee delegation. The list is by no means exhaustive. The above represents just a few of the various scenarios in which VeChain Tor blockchain can be utilized. As demand for public blockchains pick up pace this year and beyond, VeChain's proven technology and successful business application will surely see becoming the world's first must adopt the public blockchain. Absolutely bullish from its strategic advisor Fu. The second piece of article is even bullish and exciting than the previous one. As we can read here, in a poll conducted via Real Vision's tweet handle, an overwhelming majority has voted VeChain VET is the most undervalued cryptocurrency on the market, with 140,000 users participating and 65.8% of those vote in favor. Analyst called VeChain Justed added the poll result to his bullish case on this cryptocurrency. The analyst believes that the results of this vote will favor fee reduction, cost optimization for corporations operating on a blockchain, and consequently, there will be an increase in VET adoption during 2021. VeChain Justin said, "I am extremely bullish on VeChain, more than ever before because of the vote to reduce base gas price. Understand or get left behind. Because the bulls are repeating on deaf ears. All paths point to mass adoption. We moon in 2021, 100%, zero doubt." VeChain Foundation has made an update on the voting process that will conclude in a few days. So far, more than 800 nodes have voted on a VVote platform, with 524 votes and a 73%, the majority favoring the reduction of fees to 1% of the current price. Wow, absolutely bullish these two pieces of news for VeChain, which are showing us how well and how good the entire project will become in future, and it is right now. Absolutely bullish articles for VeChain price in 2021 as well. So guys, if you got value from the video, drop a like below and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the loop and don't miss any important altcoins information. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you in the next time.